Hello everyone! If you look for a TV on Amazon, you'll most likely get listings for very cheap projectors as well. They're as cheap as $70 and they come with stuff like HDMI cable and a carrying bag. However, as usual, there's a catch. Look at this carefully. It's advertised as a 1080p projector, but the real resolution is only 800 by 480. To be fair, I took this one as an example, but popular brands do this too. This one is also 1080p compatible, but the real resolution is SVGA, which is only 800 by 600. However, this isn't a clickbait video. What I have here is an actual Full HD projector that only costs $200, which is around 1/3 of what these projectors usually cost. But how good is it? Let's look at the specs first. This is a native 1080p projector with a brightness of 5500 lux. It's rated at 5000:1 for contrast and 50,000 hours for the LED lamp. It doesn't have built-in Wi-Fi nor Bluetooth, but one might say this is asking for too much. It weighs a little over 2.5 kilos, and thanks to the included bag, you can bring it to sleepovers or meetings with you. Build quality is pretty good. It's metal on top and plastic on the sides and bottom. It has 2 HDMI ports, 1 USB port with another one just for power, and an SD card slot. I honestly think this is a very smart selection of ports, as you can easily hook up a Chromecast, a computer, a USB flash drive, and an SD card all at the same time, thanks to the extra USB port and 2 HDMI ports. It also has a video in port that looks like a 3.5mm jack, and it comes with an RCA adapter, but in 2019, this doesn't have much use. It also has an audio out jack, however, this is a 3.5mm one, so you'll only get stereo. It also has a built-in speaker, which is not bad, but if you want to use your home theater system, you'll have to do it through the source. It comes with a remote, and although this doesn't feel as premium as the projector itself, it looks like an Apple TV remote, and it's actually pretty useful. Moreover, there are 2 infrared receivers on the projector, so it'll work regardless of whether you're in front or behind the projector. It also comes with an HDMI cable and a carrying bag. If you travel internationally, you'll be happy to hear that this works between 100 and 240 volts. It also has an internal power supply, which is a +4 overhead setup, so you won't have to figure out where to put the power adapter. Installation is pretty easy. It has mounts for an overhead setup, but if you don't have a projector setup like me, you can also put it on a flat surface. It has a small screw on the bottom to change the angle. Once the installation is done, you get the familiar yet very basic interface. You might think it's very blurry, but after tinkering with the focus and the Keystone Rings a little, this will disappear for the most part. However, especially when you change the Keystone settings, you'll see that the sides don't get as crisp as the middle. This doesn't really happen when the Keystone is at the normal setting. You can change a couple of settings including picture mode, zoom, and the projector position. Interestingly, it doesn't show you the lamp hours. It definitely makes an audible noise, so I can't say it's quiet, but it's far from being the loudest projector ever. My parents have an LG Full HD LED projector, and I think the video quality is comparable. I've had a couple of movie nights ever since I got this, and I haven't noticed anything in particular. If you watched a soccer or a basketball game on a projector before, you might know that fast-moving scenes might be problematic. I haven't had this with this projector, and I think it's due to the LED technology. Due to the high brightness, you can actually use it during the day, provided you have some kind of curtain in your room. If you want to use a flash drive or an SD card with the projector, you'll be greeted with an interface straight from 2005. Here, you have 4 options: movie, music, photo, and text. It works with a wide variety of video files, which is very good, but for text, it only supports text files, which is useless. So who would buy this? Firstly, for students living in a dorm, this is great for movie nights. You don't necessarily need a projector curtain or a special paint for a projector at this price point, and you can just use it in a dorm room. Secondly, for people that need a projector on the go. If you travel a lot and do presentations, you can just carry this around. And most importantly, people who want to watch stuff on a very, very big screen on the cheap. Honestly, when I got this, I thought it would be like the other super cheap projectors with a subpar resolution, which would pretty much only be suitable for presentations. Overall, I'm very impressed by this projector, and this shows how better projectors got in general. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing, and I really hope I'll see you all next time.